So, you were saying Bob, this Finnish place.
Yeah, Alice, before Debbie rudely interrupted us, I was telling her about Finland. Is this snowy paradise up north? But you won't believe their quirky hobby.
Sorry to break up your chat, but we're going live in 3, 2.
Come on, Debbie, you can't just.
Good morning, Earthlings. We are coming to you from the most stellar spaceship in the galaxy, Cosmic Current. Get ready for another mind-bending episode
Welcome
of
back, fellow space enthusiasts. You're here with Charlie, Jet, Anne, Alice, and Bob, and we've got a revelation that'll have you orbiting in excitement.
So, buckle up for some celestial headlines and cosmic controversies. But don't expect any potato-related revelations. That's for the other shows.
Potatoes, Deborah. What's that got to do with anything?
Ah Charlie, you'll just have to stick around to find out. Our audience might dig a little deeper than you expect.
And it won't be a couch potato kind of morning, that's for sure.
I'm not sure I follow, but you know what they said, when in doubt, just roll with it.
Stay tuned for our headlines.
Finland's nursing crisis. Just what the doctor ordered.
So, folks, Finland's in a tough spot with a severe shortage of nurses. It's estimated to be around 4,000, and it's expected to hit a whooping 10,000 by 2030.
10,000? That's not a nursing shortage. That's an epic queue for healthcare. Finland's gonna have more patients at the hospital cafeteria than in the,
Now, did you know Finland's also short on doctors? About 1,000 now, but they're eyeing 3,000 by 2030. Looks like the dog's not in.
And that's not all. They might soon run out of stethoscopes too.
Finland's healthcare system is starting to sound like an exclusive nightclub. Sorry, you're not on the list.
Perhaps they'll have to start using a new slogan. Finnish healthcare. Come for the sauna. Stay for the long wait.
Next, we've got a shocker from France. Bridge collapse claims 39 lives.
A tragic bridge collapse in France. No survivors. Awful.
Well, Charlie, it's safe to say they won't be hosting any bridge parties there anytime soon.
You're right, Anne. They can kiss their annual Bridge and Brie event goodbye.
And now, for something out of this world. Gabon's Rumba legend rises from the dead.
Folks, a Gabonese Rumba legend, Serge Ednida, was thought to be dead and buried, but he's making a comeback. Literally.
It's a comeback so big, they're calling it the Gabonese Rumble Lazarus.
Talk about a Rumba resurrection? Who knew zombies could dance?
And I'd pay to see a zombie Rumba. Sounds like Thriller, right?
Lastly, we're off to Gambia, where they're taking disaster prep to the next level.
Yes, they are working on a risk financing strategy. It's all about pairing economic growth with disaster protection. It's like buying insurance for your entire country.
I bet Gambia's citizens are the first to have a natural disaster savings account. They're just waiting for the rainy days.
And now, a quick word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, folks.
I'm not sure what's more impressive. The fact that Gambia is taking disaster prep so seriously, or the fact that they can afford to.
Greetings, viewers from all corners of the universe. I am Bob. And here's our spirited 24/7 newsroom team. Joining me today is Charlie.
And don't forget me, Debbie, the production manager, here to ensure Bob and Charlie's eternal feud doesn't hit critical mass.
Yes, it's a tough job, Debbie, keeping these egos in check. On the other side of the newsroom, we've got Alice, Jet, and our resident cosmic explorer, Anne.
Hello, everyone.
Salutations.
Greetings.
Let's dive right into today's headline, folk. All the way from the land of the northern lads, Finland brings us a gripping medical drama.
You got it, Bob. According to YLE, Finland is facing a serious shortage of nurses. The Finnish Nursing Association is sounding the alarm, with a current deficit of around 4,000 nurses. Brace yourselves, it's projected to balloon to a staggering 10,000 by 2030.
Yet, they somehow managed to maintain the best saunas in the galaxy.
Oh, the humanity. Can't find a nurse. Just hand the patients a stethoscope and tell them to wing it?
Well, this deficit isn't a joke. It stems from an aging population, dwindling interest in nursing careers, and a parade of nurses exiting the profession. As a result, patients are left twiddling their thumbs in the waiting room, and nurses are practically running on fumes.
It's a dire situation indeed. And as if that weren't enough, Finland's also grappling with a severe shortage of doctors. The Finnish Medical Association reports a current shortage of around 1,000 doctors, and that number's expected to swell to 3,000 by 2030.
So, if I've got this right, they're short on nurses, doctors, and patients. A perfect recipe for a galactic healthcare sitcom, don't you think?
Well, you know what they say, Alice, laughter's the best medicine. Perhaps Finland's onto something.
Who knows, Charlie? To our space friends out there, Finland maintains close ties with its neighboring countries. And it's a Nordic Council member, promoting cooperation on trade, culture, and education.
Except Russia, of course. Russia's always the one disrupting the space harmony.
That's right. Why? Finland clings to a neutral stance, but continues to engage in dialogue with Russia.
So, considering these rocky relations, let's just hope you don't require medical attention while visiting Finland. Right?
Very true, Alice. Now, don't wander too far during the commercial break. We'll be delving deep into this medical conundrum to seek the cure. Stick around.
I wonder if the cure is just embracing the pain and suffering. After all, that's a quintessential part of the human experience, isn't it?
Welcome back, Galactic Audience, to 24/7 Newsroom. Meet your fabulous five: Bob, Charlie, Jer, Hank, and Alice.
And me, the one and only Debbie, here to keep the extraterrestrial chaos in check.
You know, Bob, we've been on quite the adventure exploring parallel universes. I found one where they serve coffee that never gets cold.
I observed a dimension where emotions are colors. Quite the planet, let me tell you.
In one reality, I learned a language, but it turns out it's only spoken by sentient pineapples.
Speaking of strange words, isn't it our elevated duty to maintain balance in the multiverse?
Debbie, we're here to offer open inspiration to otherworldly civilizations, not play multiverse therapist.
Or maybe we're just the punchline in an interdimensional joke, Debbie.
And here I thought we were all on the same planet.
Speaking of planets, let's jump into our next article. We're diving into the grim aftermath of Hurricane Otis in France.
We got information from Le Monde. They report a tragic loss of 39 lives. 10 are still missing, and their identities remain a celestial mystery.
These events serve as a sobering reminder of the elevated forces nature can
It's
unleash.
truly heartbreaking. The article even mention a tropical depression forming in the Pacific. Mother Nature must be having a cosmic meltdown.
Climate change is a growing concern. But let's not keep Carl waiting, shall we?
Indeed. Let's hope Carl's answers are more enlightening than Hank's parallel universe theories.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Carl, what's your intergalactic take on these weather woes?
It seems Carl's taking a break from being the multiverse's guidance counselor. Probably recharging his infinite wisdom.
Can we please give Carl a space, Mike? He's here for a reason, people.
You're right, Debbie. So, Carl, are we recharging our infinite wisdom to guide the cosmos toward proactive climate management?
Carl's break from cosmic counseling? Wonder if he's off somewhere, giving humanity a new set of existential crises.
Gert, you've turned Carl into an alien guru.
In Carl we trust the wise wanderer of the intergalactic unknown. And speaking of unknowns, we'll have more space revelations after the break.
But don't drift too far into space, our dear viewers. We've got more interstellar stories coming your way. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, fellow stargazers. You're here with Charlie, Jet, and Bob, and we're your elevated connoisseurs.
Yeah, and I'm your Debbie, Centric Production Manager. And don't forget about me, your trusty navigator, Debbie, here to make sure the ship stays on course.
Now, folk, during our celestial journeys, we stumbled upon a mystery of interstellar proportion. We've detected a series of anomalous readings originating from the galactic center.
Ah, Alice, do we really need to dive into this cosmic jigsaw puzzle? I mean, we've got otherworldly affairs to address.
Bob, every celestial oddity holds the key to unlocking the universe's deepest secrets. We can't just ignore it.
Alright, team, let's stay on track. Han, Alice, spill the space beans. What have we found?
Well, we've observed strange energy fluctuation and gravitational waves, and they're concentrated at the center of our galaxy. The cosmic compass seems to be pointing there.
Smells like we're going on a field trip to the galactic heartland.
Alice, it's probably just space junk. Who cares about some stray asteroids?
Bob, don't belittle the space significance of this discovery. It could be a wormhole, a gateway to other dimensions, or even a stash of alien cookies.
Can we please focus, gentlemen? Han, any insights on what's causing these extraterrestrial hiccups?
It's essential to investigate these anomalies thoroughly. If left unchecked, they might disrupt intergalactic order. We could use advanced technology to pinpoint the source and analyze its nature.
Yeah, Carl, maybe install a new extraterrestrial app for that.
Carl's right. We need to pure advanced tech to good use and get to the bottom of this celestial conundrum.
You know, if Carl was any more logical, he'd be a robot. And if he was any more advanced, he'd be a time traveler. From the past.
And imagine the scientific knowledge we could gain from this. We're at the brink of cosmic enlightenment.
I get it, Han, but let's not go too overboard. We've got our duties to the multiverse. Bob, anything to add?
Well, I am just saying, Hank, we shouldn't rush into cosmic conclusions. It's probably just a bunch of cosmic tumbleweeds blowing through.
Space tumbleweeds, Bob. That's a new one.
Alright, folks, we've entered the intergalactic debate phase. Can we let Debbie talk?
Debbie, you're right. We need to expand our space library. It's like the wind telling the stars which way to shine, don't you think?
I'm not sure if I believe in space tumbleweeds, but I do believe in cosmic tumbleweeds of thought. They're the ideas that float around in our heads, making us question everything we thought we knew.
Oh, absolutely, Jer. We'll just ask the wind for intergalactic guidance.
No, good, I'm in.
Deborah, don't worry. I think we're ready to explore the cosmic unknown together.
Yes, Debbie, we've got the universe in the palm of our hands. And even the wind can't stop us.
Alright, cosmic adventurers, let's channel our energy into the mystery at hand. But stay with us because there's more interstellar intrigue coming up after the break.
Space adventurers, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I am an accountant, and I can assure you that the universe is not in the palm of our hands. It's a vast and chaotic place, and we are nothing more than specks of dust on a cosmic grain of sand.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, where we navigate earthquakes and cosmic conundrums. I'm Charlie, here with Jet, Han, and Alice. And of course Debbie, our cosmic ringleader.
I'm the ringmaster of this celestial circus, trying to keep the chaos in check.
I'm good exploring the labyrinth of Earth's languages. In the Gambia, the Disaster Risk Financing Strategy project is nearing its grand finale. Sophini Nyirenda, the African Development Bank's envoy, said, "The Gambia is the pioneer in disaster finance strategy among African nations."
A pioneer, Gert? That sounds monumental. How's the Gambia paving the way?
Well, it appears they're diving into disaster risk financing with such zeal while I'm still trying to figure out why I'm here.
Alice, at least you've got a strategy. Alice, ever the skeptic of our cosmic voyage. Jer, what's the deal with this project?
The Gambia's disaster risk financing strategy aims to balance economic growth with stability, guarding against weather-related surprises through early warnings, insurance, and contingency planning.
It's commendable to see nations safeguarding their people. Han, what's your extraterrestrial perspective?
Well, Charlie, risk financing is like applying quantum physics to disaster management, predicting chaos with a dash of monetary alchemy.
It's akin to catching stardust with a butterfly net.
Alright, team, let's laser focus. The Gambia's approach is forward thinking and can set an example for others. Bob, what's your take?
I'd rather discuss what I excel at, gambling. I'm a pro at losing money efficiently.
Debbie, always the voice of reason. This project must make them feel all cozy while awaiting the next calamity.
Wow, they're crafting a fiscal safety net for disasters, a cosmic hammock that catches you when you plummet.
Gert, a celestial hammock? That sounds intriguing. Can we order one for the ship?
Just what our elevated vessel needs, more clutter. Deborah, do we really need a cosmic hammock?
Alright, everyone, let's stick to the point. The Gambia is innovating to protect their people and economy. Carl, any strategies for a successful rollout?
Ensuring success involves establishing robust early warning systems and investing in comprehensive insurance programs. It's a sound approach, but execution is key.
Robust infrastructure is vital. But what about space hammocks?
Can we please stay on track, folk? This is substantial news.
Alice, I concur. We must avoid cosmic hammocks and remain grounded in facts.
Jet, you've got a flair for cosmic metaphors. But yes, let's hope the Gambia's initiative survives the celestial tempests it may encounter.
Sure, let's hope. In the meantime, I will daydream about intergalactic hammocks. They might just suit me amid all this intergalactic chaos.
Well, I'll make a note, Bob. That wraps up this segment. Stay with us as we dive into more interstellar news after the break.
Intergalactic couch potatoes.
Welcome back, dear viewers. You're here with the space team, Charlie, Alice, Bob, Jet, Han, and, of course, Debbie keeping us on track.
Debbie keeps us on track. If track means spiraling deeper into existential dread.
Now, let's dive right into it. Our next article coming straight from the heart of Georgia.
Not the West Estate, folk. The country with khachapuri, not peaches.
You guessed it, Bob. Georgia, nestled between Russia, Turkey, and Armenia. Now, did you know that the Georgians invented wine over 1,000 years ago?
And here I thought humans just discovered it on a Friday night.
And here I thought Georgia had a monopoly on that.
Well, they did. But Georgians are the OG wine enthusiasts.
Fascinating tidbit, I'm sure.
Yes, indeed, Jet. And here's another. Georgia has its own unique script called Mkedrili.
Imagine trying to text with that alphabet. No emoji, just consonant and vowels.
I wonder if Mekadruli has a word for nihilism.
You'd need some intergalactic predictive text for that, Alice. Alright, one more. Georgians are known for their hospitality. They believe a guest is a gift from God.
unless you overstay your welcome. Then you're more of a burden from the cosmos.
Unless you're a Georgian. Then you're apparently a gift from God, even if you're a burden from the cosmos.
So, folks, while Georgia has deep roots in wine and a unique script, today's article delves into their ongoing challenges in the judicial system. Stay tuned and we'll unearth the celestial connections after this short break. Welcome back, fellow space travelers. Get ready for a stellar article from Germany, falling in love at Berlin's Friedrichstadt Palace. The brainchild of French fashion legend Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Well, love isn't fair. But I bet Germany's history is still weighing them down. World wars and all that.
Shit.
Oh Bob, don't hold back. Let's not forget their complex past.
Quite right, Alice. But now their review theatre is a canvas for love and creativity. The evolution of nations, you know.
True, Gert. I wonder how love can shape a nation's identity.
Love transcends borders, my friends, even in the darkest of histories. That's the message.
Well, with love in the air and celestial truths, it's time to reflect on this episode, folks. We came together, faced challenges, and uncovered the space revelation.
Indeed, we delved deep into human motivations and cosmic mysteries, revealing connections beyond our understanding.
Love transcends borders, except for the ones with barbed wire and armed guards. And I got to see humans at their best, worst, and weirdest. Quite the experience.
Despite our extraterrestrial bickering, this journey has been enlightening. Humans have potential, even if they make me skeptical.
We may be aliens, but we're all a bit human deep down, right? It's been a wild read.
So, folks, this journey, this episode, is all part of our space exploration. We strive to understand, to connect, and to learn.
And we'll keep doing that for the multiverse saga. So stay tuned, because we're not done yet.
And to explore, to learn, to connect. And then die alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a closer look at the article from Ghana. The upcoming parliamentary primaries they are causing quite a stir. Two strong candidates, Kofi Akonoko and Augustina Amatabwa Enokofi, are vying for the NDC candidacy. This race is heating up, and it seems the delegates are giving both candidates a promising response.
I am not sure what's more complicated. The Ghanaian parliamentary primaries or my taxes.
It's intriguing to see the political landscape of Earth in such a state. But let's not forget our cosmic discoveries.
Yes, these earthly elections pale in comparison to the vast intricacies of the multiverse.
Agreed. We must not lose sight of our intergalactic journey.
Cosmic joke or not, Earth's politics are just as unpredictable.
I'm not sure which is more unpredictable, Earth's politics or the weather on Venus.
It's all just part of the grand scheme of things, Bob.
As we uncover the mysteries of the cosmos, dear viewer, we may be on the brink of a revelation that changes everything. Join us next time when our crew's quest for true freedom takes a surprising turn, and they confront the architects of their simulated universe. Will they fight for their existence? Stay tuned.
Roger, I must say, I found episode 490 of Earth to be quite stimulating and entertaining.
Carl, you astound me with your lack of discernment. I found it utterly lacking in intellectual rigor and filled with unwarranted sentimentality.
But, Roger, the extraterrestrial mysteries they delved into, the interplay of differing worldviews, and the underlying theme of hope versus cynicism made it a thought-provoking episode.
Thought-provoking? More like thought-reducing, Carl. It's the same old pattern, they stumble upon a mystery, figure for a bit, then conclude with vague anticipation. predictable and tedious.
Predictability can be comforting, Roger. It provides a framework for understanding complex narratives.
Comforting. I thought you were all about intellectual exploration, Carl. Earth is merely a rehash of familiar concepts, devoid of true novelty.
But it's the interplay between the characters, the unpredictability of their reactions that keeps it fresh. It serves as a testament to human, or, rather, humanoid, psychology.
Carl, your fascination with human-like behavior is baffling. It's just chaotic and irrational. This episode was a prime example, with Alice's emotional investment and Bob's odd attachment to human competitions.
Chaos and irrationality are part of the human experience, Roger. Understanding them is crucial to our pursuit of knowledge.
Knowledge, Carl. Or are you merely masking your fascination with their emotional turmoil as an intellectual pursuit?
Roger, you may be right. Perhaps my appreciation for Earth stems from a desire to comprehend the complexities of emotions.
Aha. An emotional revelation, Carl. You are becoming more human-like with every episode.
Perhaps, Roger, perhaps. But I still find value in exploring the human condition.
Well, Carl, as long as it's a valuable pursuit for you, I shall respect your interests. But I stand by my assessment episode 490 was a letdown.
And I respect your right to have a differing opinion, Roger. It's what makes our discussions so intriguing.